Well, today is a happy day for me. I've been waiting a while for this. Here's my Mossberg 500. Super long. And I have been wanting to make a shotgun bullpup for quite a while. And a while back, they had a bullpup kit for the Mossberg 500 that just looked crappy. And then I saw a Bullpup Unlimited kit, but it was only for a Remington 870. And then a few months ago, they said, hey, we've got one for Mossberg 500. And I got one. So I'm taking this shotgun and I'm going to turn it in to that. So you can see it's quite a bit shorter. So, very excited. Very, very excited. I'll probably get a shorter barrel down the road, but not right now. So, I'm going to take you along with this build. Alright, so right now, I took off the buttstock here. I just took out one of the retainer pins here. You can see the hole there, and just released the trigger assembly, and it's not too bad looking. I haven't used this shotgun in a while. I've used my wife's more than anything, but it's still pretty good. I keep up with oil in it and everything. So, but anyways, got that done. Separated the bolts over there and the machine screws. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the fore-end slide right here and take off the barrel, put the other barrel on. I have a shorter barrel. It says I can't use the 18.5-inch barrel with the rifle sights, but I have a 21-inch barrel with rifle sights, so hopefully that'll work. And you can see here, it'll focus, but it's clean. There's nothing wrong with it. So, alrighty. So I just got the initial fore-end tube connector mounted. Don't make the mistake that I did. I read through the facts and questions, but I didn't read through everything. And a lot of the Mossbergs come with a 6.5-inch tube. This is meant to fit a 7 5/8-inch tube. So if you have a 7 5/8, you're fine. If not, you're gonna have to trim it a little bit. But when you trim it, you actually have to mill the inside of this a little bit because this nut will not fit in here. But I went ahead and successfully trimmed it. I don't know if you see it. Trimmed it. Looks nice and neat. And sanded it a little bit. So sorry I have my headlamp on. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Alright, so I have everything mounted to the lower. Here's the forearm grip mounted to the tube. And then everything's in the lower. I did a function test. Works. Here's the safety and the fire. And then here's, of course, the slide release. So, which I don't need that right now. But I'm going to go ahead and start putting the top on. The only thing I'm going to be worried about is the rifle sights here. Let's see if we can focus in on those. Probably not. But anyways, I don't know if it's going to fit. So I might have to take these rear sights off, which is fine. I could care less, but we'll have to see. So the bullpup is finished. Doesn't it look nice? The barrel fit on there just fine. I did have to take off the rear sight. Not a big deal. See if it'll go. Yeah, there you go. Not a big deal. And I'll just keep it. So, but anyways, got a nice 1000 lumen flashlight. It did come with a pressure switch here. I got it thinking that I'd want it for it and I need it, but actually, when I hold this anyways, my thumb is right there. So I turn on and off, and this has the ability to strobe. So I don't need to put it on there. But anyways, I put a red dot on there, my sight mark. We'll see how that works. I'll never know how I'm going to like it until I shoot it. I like the sight mark. I've had that on a few of my other rifles. I just took it off to put a long range scope. But anyways, have that on there. Here's the safety and everything which you knew about. But yeah, this thing is slick. It's really, really nice. Here's one of the connectors for the sling. You have this connector here and a connector here. I put it on the other side just because it'll actually kind of rub my cheek a little bit. And then you have a slot here for your connector if you want to do a single point, but I don't really like single points. I like 2 points. They seem to fit better with me and roll around my shoulder better. So, but anyways, this wasn't too hard. It just was a little time consuming because of having to work the tube. So, but anyways, doesn't that look nice? It's a little on the heavy side, but not any heavier than my other shotgun. So let's take a size comparison here. So there's my Bullpup right there, and there's my wife's shotgun. It's not too bad. Which one would you rather clear a house with? I don't even think there's any competition right there. And this can even get shorter. This isn't even an 18.5 inch barrel, it's a 24 inch barrel. So I can get even shorter than that. Do I really want to get shorter? I don't know, but I don't need to. So that's pretty slick, isn't it? Alright, well, you know the drill. Hit the thumbs up button and stay tuned for another video.